Sikorsky R-4 Hoverfly started it all as the first mass-produced military helicopter, introducing true vertical flight to American forces during World War II, while laying the groundwork for every rotorcraft design that followed in service. Sikorsky R-5 Dragonfly stepped up medical evacuation missions in Korea by airlifting wounded soldiers from rugged frontline terrain directly to field hospitals, saving countless lives with its revolutionary airborne stretchers. Sikorsky R-6 Hoverfly 2 refined early vertical flight design, featuring an improved streamlined fuselage and higher speed engine that boosted control and overall reliability for critical basic utility operations. Pisikorsky HRP Rescuer introduced the famous tandem rotor layout, giving Navy search teams unmatched lift capacity and stability across stormy seas during early search and rescue operations along coastal waters. Bell H-13 Sioux achieved iconic status in Korea as a light observation craft, saving thousands of wounded troops through rapid medical evacuations using external side litters attached directly to its frame. Pisikorsky HUP Retriever brought compact tandem rotors to aircraft carrier decks, performing vital plane guard duties while rapidly retrieving downed pilots from icy waters before they succumbed to exposure. Hiller OH-23 Raven served as a dependable utility trainer, giving generation after generation of Army aviators their very first taste of helicopter flight controls and fundamental rotary techniques. Sikorsky S-52 broke flight records with its metal rotor blades, becoming the first helicopter to execute a loop while serving Navy observation teams exceptionally well across multiple maritime deployments. Sikorsky H-19 Chickasaw proved the true battlefield value of medium transport rotorcraft by airlifting entire combat squads through the rugged Korean mountains to launch vertical surprise attacks. Pisikorsky H-21 Shawnee earned its flying banana nickname while carrying heavy battlefield loads and pioneering air assault doctrine across tropical battlefields with its huge cabin capacity. Sikorsky H-34 Choctaw dominated military service across every branch, delivering troops into battle and serving as an incredibly reliable utility transport platform throughout early conflicts. Sikorsky CH-37 Mojave packed massive radial engines inside its nose doors, lifting heavy artillery and cargo long before modern turboshaft engines appeared to dominate large military transports. Cessna CH-1 Skyhook marked the famous aircraft builder only venture into vertical flight, setting impressive altitude records before military flight testing wrapped up and commercial production ended. Kármán H-43 Husky saved countless lives as an intermesh rotor fire rescue craft, responding instantly to airfield crashes with mounted fire extinguishers and rescue tools for immediate action. Bell UH-1 Iroquois redefined modern infantry movement in Vietnam, becoming the ultimate symbol of air mobility and battlefield evacuation across hot landing zones throughout the entire conflict. Hughes TH-55 Osage taught tens of thousands of Army pilots the fundamentals of rotary flight as a lightweight primary trainer for multiple decades across training bases nationwide. Sikorsky HH-52 Sea Guard revolutionized coastal rescue ops with its amphibious hull, saving over 10,000 mariners during an incredible Coast Guard service run spanning several decades. Kármán SH-2 Sea Sprite protected naval fleets for decades, using its specialized rotor flaps to hunt enemy submarines and perform critical over-the-horizon targeting for naval artillery platforms. Sikorsky SH-3 Sea King brought twin-engine reliability to naval warfare, guarding aircraft carriers against enemy submarines while performing critical recovery missions for astronauts at sea. Sikorsky H-3 Jolly Green Giant penetrated deep into hostile enemy territory during Vietnam, rescuing downed pilots under heavy ground fire with long-range fuel tanks and rescue hoists. Boeing CH-46 Sea Knight kept Navy and Marine supply lines moving across open ocean through vertical replenishment and rapid assault troop landings from amphibious ships for over 5 decades. Boeing CH-47 Chinook remains the undisputed heavy lift king, using its massive tandem rotors to carry entire artillery batteries and heavy gear across rugged mountain passes worldwide. Sikorsky CH-53 Sea Stallion brought heavy assault lift power to the Marine Corps, capable of carrying heavy equipment and combat troops directly onto enemy shores during amphibious operations. Sikorsky CH-54 Tarhe stripped away traditional cabin structures to operate as a flying crane, picking up heavy tanks, downed aircraft, and modular combat shelters across forward bases. Hughes OH-6 Cayuse earned legendary status in Vietnam as beloach dodging intense enemy fire while spotting targets for gunships in high-risk, low-altitude reconnaissance missions over the jungle. Bell AH-1 Cobra emerged as the world's first dedicated attack helicopter, delivering fast rocket and cannon fire to shield ground troops in hot landing zones during intense infantry engagements. Bell TH-57 Sea Ranger trained Navy and Marine aviators for decades, introducing generations of pilots to rotary flight inside a steady and reliable cockpit environment for initial solos. Bell OH-58 Kiowa scouted ahead of frontline armor units, using its mast-mounted sight to direct precision strikes from safe positions hidden behind trees and surrounding terrain features. Sikorsky MH-53 Pavelo flew dangerous low-level night missions, carrying special operations forces deep behind enemy lines using advanced terrain tracking sensors and night vision tech. Bell UH-1 Twin Huey added dual-engine safety to a proven combat airframe, keeping aircrews flying securely over remote jungle terrain and icy Arctic expanses during critical transport flights. Sikorsky UH-60 Blackhawk serves as the primary tactical transport for ground forces, delivering combat squads with speed, survivability, and decisive firepower on any modern battlefield on Earth. Hughes AH-6 Little Bird packs incredible firepower into a tiny frame, raining down rockets and minigun fire to cover special operations teams operating on the ground during rapid insertion raids. Sikorsky CH-53 Super Stallion added a third engine to lift heavy armored vehicles and artillery pieces that no other helicopter in the entire armed forces inventory could ever handle. Sikorsky HH-60 Pavehawk penetrates hostile airspace day or night to rescue downed aircrews and isolated personnel, using aerial refueling capability to extend its operational range dramatically. Sikorsky HH-60 Rescue Hawk provided special warfare support and combat search and rescue capability directly from Navy flight decks during intense overseas deployments and specialized raids. Boeing AH-64 Apache dominates modern battlefields as a lethal tank hunter equipped with night vision sensors, laser-guided Hellfire missiles, and an automatic 30mm cannon. Sikorsky SH-60 Seahawk acts as the eyes and ears of naval task forces, tracking enemy submarines, directing surface strikes, and performing critical search and rescue ops across open oceans. Eurocopter HH-65 Dolphin uses its unique ducted tail rotor to fly high-speed Coast Guard search and rescue missions through severe coastal storms and dangerous high wind conditions. Bell AH-1 Super Cobra gave Marine aviators tremendous anti-armor capability, using dual engines to fire Hellfire and Tower missiles under intense battlefield conditions and heavy enemy fire. Kármán SH-2 Super Sea Sprite modernized naval anti-submarine warfare using advanced composite rotors and updated acoustic sensors to protect naval formations across vast oceanic expanses. Eurocopter UH-72 Lakota provides dependable utility light transport and medevac support for National Guard units and Army training centers nationwide during peacetime operations. Bell UH-1 Venom upgraded the legendary Huey platform with four-bladed rotors and modern glass cockpits to transport Marine squads faster and further than ever before across modern battlefields. Bell AH-1 Viper brings unmatched speed and gunship precision to the Marines, firing advanced missiles from target acquisition sites integrated directly into pilot flight helmets. Sikorsky CH-53 King Stallion represents the absolute pinnacle of heavy lift technology, moving massive loads from ship to shore with state-of-the-art fly-by-wire digital flight controls. Sikorsky VH-92 Patriot carries the President of the United States as Marine One, combining modern executive cabin comfort with ultimate flight safety systems and defensive countermeasures. Sikorsky HH-60 Jolly Green 2 brings modern avionics, upgraded armor protection, and long-range fuel capability to recover trapped personnel from hostile territory under extreme conditions. Boeing MH-139 Grey Wolf guards vital American nuclear missile bases and transports security forces across vast defense installations with high-speed efficiency and modern systems. Leonardo TH-73A Thrasher modernizes naval aviator training using advanced digital cockpits to prepare student pilots for the future of complex military rotary flight operations.